coming back at you with a 7-cut layout. You're going to take 4 sheets of paper. One of them, you need to make sure you're okay with both sides and they all match together. So I'm going to take this sheet first, and I am going to cut 3 4-inch strips. So there's 1 cut, 2 cuts, and now this one I'm going to cut in half. So flip that around. Oops, didn't push it hard enough. All right, so there are 3 cuts with the first one. Now the second sheet, I'm going to use this one. I don't like the stripes on the back, but that's okay because I'm not going to see them. I need to cut 2 5-inch strips. This is going to be wasted or used on another page. And now I need to cut this one. I want 2 7-inch strips. So turn it around. And I have a 7-inch. Again, this you can use if you want to punch things out with a punch or use it as in some kind of embellishment. So this is all that I have left. And that is all the cutting I am going to do with the trimmer. Now I'm going to use the border maker, and I have chosen this one here. That's the Ancient Key. So to use this, you flip this up, take your paper, put it to the side here so you know you're cutting straight. The magnet holds it, and flip it around. And now the grooves of this will slide into the grooves of that once you put it in here. Teeth out. And now you're just going to make sure your paper goes in here and cut down. So that's the one sheet. Get all my garbage. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the other paper that's the same color. And you could use these as embellishments as well. All right, so these will be my 2 base pages. I am going to put these at the bottom. And now I'm going to use these. Remember, I still have 4 pieces here. I'm going to use the big one at the end. And this one, I'm going to flip that over because I want that contrast in paper. So you can do that, or you can put the big one here and the little one there. So play with it depending on your paper, see what you like. I do think I like that better. Same thing here, you can use the stripes. I don't like the stripes. And that one's going to go there. And now just like the other one, let me put a little bit of tape on this so I can move it around. If you're not familiar with the repositionable tape runner, I can go straight down that. And it's not going to stick to this. And once your page protector's on, it'll keep all those little pieces down. And the last one. All right, same thing on the other side. Still got E's hanging out. All right, that is your base pages. That is your 7 cuts. And now you can take embellishments and play around with different embellishments. I like how that looks. So I might actually pop that up with some foam squares. So now just kind of play around with what you have. You could make titles there. I kind of like that on there. Oh, I would cut that in half. So let's get the trimmer back out. And one thing about our trimmers, if you put this down here, of course I want it to be symmetrical since it's not an actual circle, that'll cut it right in half so you don't have to measure, fold, put marks on it or anything like that. But that would look good right there. And then if you wanted to put that magical moments or one of those, you could cut that in half as well. So if you wanted something like that there. But now you're just playing around with different embellishments. See what you like, see what works. And I'm going to remove these now because I will show you, just like the last 7 cut page I showed you. I'm going to move these. This is a great one. If you make it like that, again, turn it like this. Looks totally different. One more time, turn it like that. One more time, turn it like that. Or you could do one up, one down. So there's lots of different ways you can maneuver these pages. As long as it's different paper, different stickers, different embellishments, you will never know that you did the same exact cut simply by doing that.